Today we're going to learn about degrees of polynomials and how to put polynomials into order. The degree of a monomial is the sum of the exponents of all its variables. Look at the example of the monomial. 6x y squared z. 6 is not a variable, so we don't have to look at its exponent. X is a variable, its exponent is 1. Y has an exponent of 2, and z has an exponent of 1. If I add up all of the exponents, 1 plus 2 plus 1, I get 4. So the degree of this monomial is 4. The degree of the polynomial is the greatest degree of any term in the monomial. Let's look at the example polynomial. 12 doesn't have a variable in it, so its degree is 0. 5b, the b has an exponent of 1, so its degree is 1. 6bc, both of those variables have a degree of 1. 1 and 1 are 2, so the degree of that term is 2. 8bc squared. 8 is a constant, it's not a variable, so we don't have to look at it. B, the exponent is 1. C, the exponent is 2. 1 and 2 are 3. Now we simply look at the exponents and find the highest number, 3. So the degree of the second polynomial is 3. Let's practice finding the degrees of these polynomials. Now let's look at the polynomials and see if we can put it in ascending order. Ascending order means to go up, and in this particular problem we are putting it in ascending order by powers of x. So we look at our x variable. There isn't an x variable in the first term, although if there was one, I could write it as x to the 0 power because x to the 0 power is 1. The exponent in the second term is 3, the exponent in the third term is 1, and the exponent in the last term is 2. I want to rearrange these so that their exponents are going from least to greatest. The least has a degree of 0, so I would write the 16 first. Then after 0 would become 1, so the next term would be 2x, because the x has an exponent of 1. Then I would write minus x squared, because that exponent is 2 and follows 1. And finally, 14x cubed. It's now in ascending order. And of course, we need to remember that descending means that those exponents would go down. Let's practice finding the degree of this polynomial and then put it in ascending order by powers of x.